It's the big cheese, grommet.
Alright, so we're going to do a kind of cross first impression / review of Pragmata. Me and Alex have finished it. Lewis has
I've not
not.
finished it.
Well, oh,
I'm
you've not
right at
finished
the
it.
end.
Damn.
Right at the end.
Well, I'll be reviewing it then. And Lewis is going to give his first impression. We're not going to spoil anything at all. We're not going to spoil.
We could have a spoilery section when me and Lewis deafen ourselves.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a bit redundant because Oliver can't even talk about the ending.
No, I'd be in the call by myself. Yeah, but yeah, that's fine. Lewis, do you want to give your first impressions first, please?
Yeah, my first impressions is the game is just a bundle of fun. It controls really well. It looks absolutely incredible. The dialogue and the voice acting between Diana and Hugh is just really, really good. I was worried before the game came out that they wouldn't be able to really sort of get that kid banter like done very well. I thought it would get quite annoying. But Diana's just very sweet, and I think the energy that she has with Hugh is just a really, really enjoyable thing to watch. The gameplay is absolutely phenomenal. The gunplay is really good. The hacking system's really good. It's just, in my opinion, the pure definition of fun. I don't remember the last time I booted up a game and I've enjoyed just playing the game this much. It's just a really, really fun time, and I'm excited to get more into it. I'm about 2 hours in at the moment, so yeah, I'm really, really excited to dive deeper into it.
Yeah, for sure. Alex, what we're thinking?
I love it. I think it's probably my game of the year. I'm very close to the end. I don't want to say like chapters or anything because I don't want Lewis to like know like how long he's got left and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I love the training because I just get loads of like Neon White vibes of doing all the challenges, and like I'm going out my way to do every single challenge as well. So it's not like Neon White where I was like, oh, I've got to the end. That's it now. I'm literally doing everything, and I'm going back to old areas, exploring with my new power ups and stuff like that. I've not had a game like this in a while where I've wanted to do everything, and it's just been, as Lewis said, a bundle of fun, and I'm just excited to finish it, which I'll probably get done either tonight or tomorrow.
It also made Resident Evil 9 worse. We're gonna have to go back and edit the Resident Evil 9 review.
I did, because this honestly, this is probably going to be like a 9.5 or a 10 for me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I finished it. I gave it a 9. I really, really, really enjoyed my time with it. Like you both said, it's incredibly fun. When I first saw this game announced, I thought literally nothing of it at all.
Yeah, didn't care. I had no attachment
absolutely no attachment. It looked, because of the kind of, it looks all very samey. It looked like it was combat focused. There was no story or anything like that. All the enemies looked very samey, but I think it was marketed quite badly. I don't know how they could have marketed any differently, but it was like you say, the combat is just so fun. Like you'd think the hacking would get boring, but it doesn't.
No, it just doesn't.
I'm going out of my way to hack more.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those video gamey games I've played in a while.
Yes, exactly. Yes. It is a video game. The last game I played that had combat this good that actually made me like seek out combat encounters was Expedition 33. And they've just found that secret ingredient just to make the combat really, really fun and make you really enjoy it. And even if you die and lose, you want to go back and do it again. You don't get frustrated. And if you die, it's completely your fault every single time. The story is very Capcom. It is very Capcom, but that's not a bad thing. Capcom do fun stories. They don't take themselves too seriously or anything like that. Like you said, like Diana and Hugh, they had a really, really good dynamic. And the game is fucking beautiful. Like it is really, really nice.
Unbelievable how good it looks.
Yeah, whenever you go out into space, because you're on the moon. You're on the moon, aren't you? You're on the moon. Yeah. When you go out into space, Jesus Christ, it is phenomenal to look at, and it's incredibly well optimized as well. My PC is not that great. And I run it at highest settings, and I've never had any issues with frame rate, nothing like that.
Yeah, I barely have any stutters or anything, like maxing everything out pretty much. It's one of the, I praise them for being one of those video gaming games. It's one of the most optimized games I've played on PC in God knows how long.
Yeah.
And I like genuinely have to give a ton of credit to Capcom or the PC team because it is unbelievable, especially since nowadays every time I play a video game on PC, it feels like there's a 50% chance it just won't run or it will run like ass. So I really do appreciate when a game runs like this.
Yeah, definitely. And like Alex was saying, like even the side stuff, like anyone who's been watching the show for a while will know that I don't really do side stuff unless it needs to give me something. And they found that really good balance between like it being fun and you wanting to do it, and them giving you really good rewards for it. Like going doing the training like in any other game is just something I'd ignore, but that you get really good rewards, which makes the actual like because it can be quite a challenging game in places. It gives you like more health, it gives you more upgrades, and yeah, I just banging 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, they did nail the progression very well, like you were saying. I think the way that they formatted it and the way that I think it's the I guess quality of the rewards that you get from things. It never feels like you're doing something and the reward that you're getting is not worth the effort. Like you put in the effort and you do get really good things.
Yeah.
And I think that helps the sense of progression like a lot. Because it feels like no matter what part of the game you're in and no matter what you're doing, you're constantly gaining some sort of material to get a new upgrade. It never feels like you're stagnating and you're just like stuck not doing anything for a couple hours. It just feels like there's always something else to unlock and something else to do. And I think they balance that really, really well, at least in the first 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, I've found myself like obviously going back to the old areas and stuff, and I get upgrades that I can use to then upgrade my weapons, and I'm finding myself balancing throughout all my weapons rather than just focusing on like one weapon, which is what I normally do. Like all the weapons are fun to use. Like it takes a lot of like preparation as well. Like when you're going into like a boss fight, for example, it's like, oh right, okay, I've got this weapon that I can use, and then I can use this, and then hack during this part. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, exactly. You like you say, you're constantly bouncing between these weapons because there's what is the 3 types, isn't there?
Yeah,
four types. Sorry.
4 types of pistol.
Yeah. So and I mean, in your playthroughs, because you've done more than me, was there more than this might be slight spells for Lewis, but what did you ever find more than 2 main weapons?
No.
So that's one, but I wish there were more. Like
but it is kind of like what else could they have done? Really?
Yeah, because I suppose all of the weapon types are covered in the other. In other categories, and I think at first the whole throwing away of like the weapons after you've used it, like for anything other than the main weapon, I thought that kind of annoyed me, but it makes sense with the story because everything's printed with this lunar filament.
Yeah, and you pick up weapons constantly as well. They're very frequent. It's not like you're ever without one.
Very frequent, and when you can see in every area exactly which collectibles you haven't got yet, which is just I can't stand it when a game doesn't give you that. I want to know what is in each area so I can go out and seek it, and you can get upgrades so you can see those things.
That reminds me of like PS2 stuff, like Jack and Daxter's Ratchet and Clank type things, like listing all your collectibles on the level screen and letting you see what it is you're missing. I don't know why games make that such a secret nowadays, and you have to go look at guides. And half the time, one thing that always frustrates me in games is when there's collectibles and you collect some of them, but then you look at a guide, but then you don't know which ones you've collected, but you have to follow the guide to try and figure out which ones you've collected, so you have to backtrack, and it's awful. Just like nicely listing what it is you're missing and what you need to get is just how all collectibles should be at all times. I don't like this whole puzzle behind it, trying to figure out what it is I'm missing.
Yeah, well, that's like the whole
section as well.
It's like the whole Trinity collectibles. You make them fun to get. You make it so you know where you know what there is to collect, and they give you a reason for collecting them.
Yes.
And then people will 100% on platinum your game and spend more and more time with it.
Yeah, like I'm debating going and getting all the achievements on Steam, and I never like go on my way to do that.
Yeah, there's no platinum trophy. What's the point? You know.
Exactly. But like, I think I've got like 20 of the achievements already, so I'm like, I'm just gonna look at what I've got left to do after the game, just because I can play more.
Yeah.
I'm actively seeking out more game.
Some of the enemy designs in this game as well are just fantastic. So like the bosses are great. No spoilers for the bosses are fantastic. But even some of like the bog standard, like the big head fellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like big fucking baby looking motherfuckers. They're the spooky.
Oh right, yeah,
they're terrifying.
Yeah. But when you first come across them, because when you first come across them, you're obviously running away from them, aren't you? And it's like I hope I never see that again. And then they're all the time.
I don't know. I'm happy a new IP came out that has been this well received. I know like new games come out all the time, but it very much does feel sometimes like we're in a spot where like the only games that do like incredibly well are like sequels to something, or companies play it safe and they give us a game and an IP that already like exists. It's nice to get a new IP like this that's completely fresh and removed from everything else, and people still seem to really be enjoying it. I do enjoy when that happens because it feels like it doesn't happen that often. Like new IPs all the time, but one that's like this successful and this big is always really nice to see when it happens.
Yeah, Capcom, man, just fucking killing it at the moment. Like, just
Oh, yeah.
absolutely
It can't be
killing
stopped.
it.
Literally.
Yeah, it's kind of that year when Insomniac were just rreleasing games all the time, and just all of them were fantastic. But yeah, it seems to
The year of Capcom.
It is the year of Capcom. Have we got anything more to say before we wrap up, fellas?
All good, me.
No questions or anything, Niall?
No questions.
You want to play it?
I do want to play it. I really want to play it. It sounds great. Like literally, like the thing, it was sort of similar with Expedition 33, where because the environments all look relatively the same. Like I think for every trailer or gameplay I saw of Pragmata, it was all this what we're seeing on screen now, like right now, just like white. And if you're into like Near Automata, which is the makes sense because the art director of Near Automata directed this game, then you're gonna love it. But for me, it just like switched me off. And it's the same with the demo as well. I thought the demo was fine, but everyone who's played the demo and then played this game have gone, yeah, the demo does the game a massive disservice.
Yeah.
So
Every trailer gives the game a disservice. You need to play it. You need to.
The demo's really weird as well. I've never experienced this with a demo. The level in the demo, it covers the same content that's in the actual game, but the actual game, that whole segment's like way longer, and there's way more stuff going on. It's like they released the demo and released the level, but it's like they cut a bunch of stuff from the level to make the demo more compact and shorter. It's really bizarre. I don't think I've ever experienced something like that in a demo.
They probably did, 'cause I think it was released during Next Fest, and Next Fest retention and demos goes massively down because people are just going from one demo to the next to the next to the next. So they probably just want people to get through it. But
it's kind of the same as beginning hour for Resident Evil 7. You know what I mean? That was set in the exact same place like you would expect it in the game, but it was shortened dramatically and things would change around. So I imagine they tailor their demos to be a demo rather than just be a chunk of the game, which is good in a way because it means you're not playing the exact same thing twice.
No, well, that's one thing I appreciated about it is I didn't feel like I was just doing the same thing, because it's one thing I love and hate about the whole play the demo and then you carry your save data over, because a lot of the time for me what happens is I'll play the demo, it'll be a couple months before the game comes out, I don't really remember what happened, so I don't want to carry over my save data because I don't remember how to play it or do any of it. So then I have to play it again and slowly realize, oh, I do remember most of this, and it's just sort of like I wish I wasn't. So it was nice playing the same thing but different. It was really bizarre.
Yeah.
But I also think like you said, I don't think the demo did the game justice, because I played the demo and I just thought it was fine. I don't know why. I just thought it was okay. It wasn't bad at all. It just didn't really catch me that much. But for some reason, 15 minutes in the actual game, that just really captivated me. And I really don't know what the difference was there. But I highly recommend anyone who wants to play it or wants to give it a go to try and give it a go. I know it's expensive to just jump in on a whim. And the demo might not hit as much as it should, like we just said. But if you're a fan of, like, I guess, like adventure games with like a cool narrative and just like just really fun combat, then I don't see why you wouldn't enjoy this game.
Yeah,
I mean as well on Steam, like for a AAA game to have overwhelmingly positive reviews. I think it says something about the game, because it's very rare that AAA games do that. I don't even think Expedition 33 has overwhelmingly positive reviews. So,
I've played. I've sort of the games released this year. I think I've played like 16 of them, and this one is by far my favorite so far. So unless something comes out to knock it off, it will.
But you give two other games a 9.
Yeah, it's a 10-point scale now.
Yeah, it's
10-point scale.
It's a very 9. Okay. Not all 9s are equal now.
Not all 9s are equal, you see.
Well, then use the 20 point system.
I shan't. I will not. All right. Anyway, cool. Okay. Right. Well, we're going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. We shall see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.